Oh, really? Those are old ones, man. Those were old ones. Yep, those were the old ones. I'm getting. Yeah, I know it. And mic check Cecil, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, mic check Cecil. How are you? Testing 1, 2.
Is she on it? She's good. Hello, this is a precious little puppy. She's only 8 weeks old, and she was abandoned at the shelter at our back door. The mom. Crap.
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking Amanda's mic. Hello, hello, hello.
Tomorrow we bring extra clothes, right?
Yes. Are you going to remind me?
Bring what we can wear Monday.
Right.
Mic check, Mr. Stack here. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Check.
And welcome to Carolina and Company Live. And we're here with Cecil and Amanda. And this is the 35th anniversary of Elvis's demise. And we're celebrating it with the Elvis Presley Grand Strand Fan Club. We thank you so much. Thank you very much.
All right, that's picture of the day. Picture of the day, Grease. Talk 1, Grease, okay. The kid. It's not? Oh, that's the picture of the day, that's right. We're using the kid for the first one, right?
Yeah, Preston, right? We've got Preston up for the first one.
I think Amanda's got that name on that one. That is the picture of the day right there, right? Career Academy.
In Boston, you have Preston for the first talk.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And welcome to Carolina and Company Live. And we're here with Cecil and Amanda. And this is the 35th anniversary of Elvis's demise. And we're celebrating it with the Elvis Presley Grand Strand Fan Club. We thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We're celebrating Elvis Week. It was on this day, 35 years ago, the king of rock and roll died. We've got a lot of interesting stuff coming up today. It's a great show lined up. We've got Elvis quiz, facts. We've got a little bit of everything.
That's right. We have a giveaway today. We've got animals today. We're talking about Georgetown today. And guess what today I had for breakfast?
Banana sandwich.
I had a fried banana. Yeah, and peanut butter sandwich. No kidding. I was up in Little River and on Highway 57, Curly's Cafe. They have it on the menu, and I had one this morning. I had to in honor of Elvis, right?
I'm telling you, it is a great. I mean, people will think, I don't know if I want to try that, but let me tell you, it's very.
It was very good.
I enjoyed mine when I had it. We had it out in Memphis at Elvis's restaurant when it was open.
Okay.
That was very cool. But right now, talking about cool, I think we need some cool weather. Let's find out about the weather.
Well, cooler weather temperature-wise will be down as we get into next week. It's hot out there, but at least it's not unbearably humid. A live view outside from your Pier 14 camera. A lot of folks already heading down to the beach to enjoy the nice weather and the sunny skies that we have out there. Temps are up to 84 now in Myrtle Beach, 85 in North Myrtle, 83 in Florence, 82 in Darlington. All in all, not too shabby. We'll continue to see a cold front push down to our south away from the area and dry air move in. So that means our humidity levels will be a little bit lower for us today and our rain chances down near zero. Another front, though, off to our north and to our west, that'll impact our area over the weekend. We'll talk about that in a second. Today, mostly sunny and hot out there. Upper 80s down by the beaches with a little sea breeze developing. Low 90s for the inlet areas. Again, it will be a little less humid for us out there, though, this afternoon. As we go to the weekend, that front will stall out and give us some unsettled weather. That means increased chances for scattered rain and thunderstorms, especially on Sunday. Then high pressure will build in to bring in some drier weather along with it. Cooler, we'll generally be talking, though, highs in the mid-80s for the end of the weekend and most of next week with lower humidity levels. Your 7-day forecast, 89 to 90 between today and tomorrow. Mid-80s Sunday through Wednesday. Again, a little unsettled as we go through your Saturday afternoon and evening for a few widely scattered thunderstorms. Better chance of those thunderstorms out there on Sunday during the day. And then Monday, we're drying out a little bit, more so Tuesday and Wednesday. Still looking for highs for the inlet areas to go from the 90s, dropping down to the mid-80s with even wake-up temperatures in the middle and upper 60s as we head through next week.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Right now, there is no shelter for homeless teens and infants in Horry County. We'll introduce you to the people who are trying to change that. Horry County firefighters got experience this morning dealing with a mass casualty, how their drill will impact the service you receive. And a new recreation center opens today on the Grand Strand, but it's more than a place for kids to gather. It was the vision of a councilman who died years ago from cancer. Join us tonight for those stories and much more on your news at 6 and 7.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Grand Strand Humane Society with us with, I have to say, probably one of the cutest dogs you've ever brought. We see you every week, but this little girl is adorable. Yes.
She's 8 weeks old, and she has kind of a sad story, so she's doing really good. Her mother was thrown out of a van behind our building, and she was expecting puppies, and 6 of them were born about 3 days later. Oh, wow. And so all of them have been adopted, including this one, but it fell through.
Oh, no.
So we need to find her a loving home and a great name as a survivor.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, such a well-behaved puppy.
Oh, she's so good. She's very laid back. She's a mix probably of a lab and a shepherd.
Okay, so will she get kind of big, or do you know?
She'll get medium size.
Okay.
Yeah, she won't be huge, but she won't be tiny either. Say hi. I think we should name her Cecilia.
Okay.
In honor of Cecil.
Of Cecil, maybe, or Elvis, you know,
or Elvis,
for today.
If she had been a boy, Elvis, Priscilla.
Priscilla, right. And you guys have so many cats and dogs available.
We do. We have over 300.
Wow.
Every age, every size, every color. And we just finished our wonderful adopt-a-thon for $10. It went real well.
Oh,
40
sure.
were adopted.
$10 is such a good deal.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And we still have, I believe, 4 for our $25.
Oh, you still have 4 left. Black and white sale. Black, white, or black and white, dog or cat. $25. That's a great deal,
and
too.
It includes everything: spay and neuter, vaccines, testing.
All right. Well, all you have to do is stop by the Grand Strand Humane Society. Tell them where you're located.
3241 Mr. Joe White Avenue, 10th Avenue. We're closed on Thursdays, but we'll be open tomorrow at 11.
All right. Well, hurry there, because I bet somebody wants to take this little cutie home.
I hope everybody does.
Yeah. The newsroom already fell in love with her. So, all right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on the 35th anniversary of Elvis's death.
That's true. That's what it is
sad day.
today.
What were you doing that day?
I remember it was I was working for television at that time. It was 1972, and I was walking into the police station in Hartsville, and I was supposed to do an interview with the chief of police. And a policeman walked by me. He says, "You're not going to believe it." I said, "What?" He said, "Elvis is dead." I said, "What?" And he had a wire copy that he'd sent to all law enforcement saying that Elvis Presley had died. And he was such a great friend of law enforcement.
Wow.
And it's, you know, it's just one of those things you always remember where you were.
Yeah, I was. Oh, wait, I wasn't around
You were
yet.
not around then, that's right.
If you remember where
That's
you
right.
were when Elvis died, well,
Yeah.
post it on our Facebook page. Share your story with us and the rest of our viewers. And if you're not our friend yet, you need to get on there, Amanda, Cecil, Carolina. All right, I have a very special happy birthday to send out today.
All right.
Happy birthday, Presley. There she is, right there. She is 5 years old today. And see her dad? Her dad is Elvis, too.
That's right. And she was named after Elvis Presley.
She
That's
was
pretty
named
cool.
after Elvis Presley, yeah, born on the 30th anniversary of Elvis's death. And yeah, her dad does a great Elvis performance. So we were with them, what was that, earlier this week, doing
That's
some Elvis
right.
stuff
The morning
for
show.
Elvis
Check
Week.
her out on the morning show. She does a great job in there. All right, now let's talk a little bit about what's going on over in Darlington. They've got another movie coming up tomorrow night. We're talking about the raising money for the Veterans Memorial, and the committee's putting this together. This is going to be down at the amphitheater on Friday night. And the movie Grease with old John Travolta in it. And you can make donations there for the Veterans Memorial, or you can come. It's free to you, but you can make a donation. That's tomorrow night at the amphitheater right there, the old St. John's High School in Darlington. If it rains, they go inside to St. John's Elementary.
Always good to have a backup plan.
That's right. You always got a backup plan. You have to.
All right. Well, I think it's time to talk a little more about Elvis, right?
That's right. Let's find out about the king of rock and roll. All right, here it is. A young truck driver walked into the office of Sun Records on Saturday night in the summer of 1953. And how much did he pay to record a record for his mom for her birthday? $3.98, Sun Records.
Wow.
And the funny part about it, Sam Phillips recorded it. 3 years later, called Elvis in, and they started going, and that was the starting of Elvis.
And that was it?
Got one more.
Okay.
Here it is. All right, this was an Aloha for Hawaii. That was a broadcast all over the world. It was in 1973, and it was the first worldwide satellite broadcast, and it was watched by over 1 billion people. Now, Elvis put that together, the first satellite broadcast in the world. That's amazing. And that's just some of the things he accomplished in the time period that he was the king of rock and roll. And his music still lives on 35 years after his death, and he's still making more money than me and Amanda put together.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
amazing, isn't it?
It's not too hard. All right, hey, we have a giveaway for you today. Check it out. We have tickets for you to the Grand Theater, The Marvelous Wonderettes, and we'll be talking about that coming up in a little bit. You'll meet one of the stars, but The Marvelous Wonderettes at the Grand Theater. Tickets, you can be the winner.
That's right. Let's find out about today. It's Thursday, August 16th, and this is American Dance Week.
Oh, all right.
That's right. You can dance. And it's also Little League Baseball Month.
Little League
All right.
Baseball, okay.
Birthdays today, 1958. Madonna. She is 54 years old, a singer, Material Girl, Like a Virgin, just some of the songs that she's got out.
She can definitely dance, too.
Yep, she can. 1960, Timothy Hutton. He's 52. He won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in Ordinary People. 1962, Steve Carell. He's the guy that plays, in the TV show Office. He's 50 years old. Also, the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin and Date Night. Now, on this day in history, 1898, Roller Coaster was patented. And look at what they've done with them since then. In 1977, Elvis Presley dies at the age of 42 at Graceland in Memphis. 1986, Madonna's True Blue album goes #1 for 5 weeks, and her single also. Here we go from the Know-It-All department. Okay, what popular television series was originally going to be called the Alley Cats? You don't know? I'm going to give you a little hint.
Okay.
Had 3 beautiful girls in it.
Okay. We have it. Oh, Charlie's Angels?
You read it. You looked down on my paper. That's right. Charlie's Angels. Everyone call them the Alley Cats. Alley Cats just does not fit for those ladies.
Yeah, I like Charlie's Angels. I like the name
doll
Charlie,
babies
too.
or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Charlie's Angels. And that is from the Know-It-All department today.
All right, it's giveaway time. We're giving away tickets to the Marvelous Wonderettes at the Grand Theater. All you have to do is go to our Facebook page, Amanda, Cecil, Carolina. Go to the top right-hand corner, click, message, send the answer. Here it is. What famous performer died 35 years ago today? Who is it? Send us the answer and we'll announce the winner when we come back.
CarolinaLive.com has partnered with area businesses to bring you Carolina Live deals. You'll save from 50 to 70% off on the area's best services, restaurants, and attractions. Today's featured deal is from the NASCAR racing experience at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. Go for the ride of your life in a real NASCAR race car for only $149. No pace card, no lead card, just you behind the wheel of a real race car. Feel the excitement, feel the power, hear the roar of the engine, and the victory of doing laps by yourself. Passing allowed. You even get a graduation certificate of your top speed and souvenir racing license for bragging rights. Your racing adventure includes personal one-on-one racing instructors and training, driver's meeting, and crew chief two-way radio communications. Save money today by going to CarolinaLive.com and clicking on the Carolina Live Deals link. It's that easy. Carolina Live Deals, only on CarolinaLive.com.
We're here! It doesn't have to be just a trip to the park. Pets are welcomed at Coastline Pet Supply. Our pets don't get to choose where to shop, and pet parents who care shop at Coastline Pet Supply. They specialize in holistic and premium pet foods. Don't shop big box, shop local, and receive the personal service your pet deserves. Be sure to take advantage of this week's in-store special at Coastline Pet Supply.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but a dead one never runs out of tricks. Not at Dead Dog Saloon, anyway. With 180 feet of dock, there are water sports for fun, adventure, speed, or just pure relaxation. And on an indoor-outdoor deck, every seat is front row on the activity and the pure, incredible view. Nothing tricky about that. At day's end, there's no end to the great times at Dead Dog Saloon. From drinks at Dudley's Deck Bar, to live bands and dancing, to, most of all, the food. The real reason dogs, old and new, always come back to Dead Dog Saloon. On the Marsh Walk, Murrells Inlet.
That's right, Dead Dog Saloon, and here is the live entertainment lineup for this weekend. Tonight, the Necessary Band at 7 p.m.
And on Friday night, the Mullets, then they start at 8 p.m.
Saturday, Who Shot JR?
And Sunday, Bill Krause at 1 p.m.
And again Sunday, Backfire at 7 p.m. A full day, Dead Dog Saloon.
Entertainment right there at Dead Dog Saloon all the time. And
speaking of entertainment, we're talking about the Grand Theater now. And we have to announce the giveaway winner. Congratulations to Rosemary Martin. The answer, of course, Elvis.
Elvis. You got that right.
All right, with us now, Marvelous Wonderettes. We have one with us, Sindra. Thank you for being on our show today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us about your show.
Well, the first thing you need to know is it's adorable. It is adorable because it's just so fun and it's audience interaction. And that's probably the gimmick of the whole Grand Theater. Every show they have a variety of lineup, and it's all very family friendly and very interactive. And our show really plays into the interactive part. It's set in the 50s, and so everyone there is told that they are at their 1958 prom. And you are too young to remember, but it sounds like Cecil may know some of the songs. A lot of famous songs, a lot of sing-alongs, great four-part harmony, and there is a lot of fun that's interactive. It's a real experience.
That sounds like a great show. Now, how long have you been doing this?
I started with this show. We got the rights to this show last year. So we took a break and we're bringing it back. You know, at the time it was so popular that we were the top-rated show in all of Myrtle Beach last year for the Marvelous Wonderettes. We kept hearing about it over and over. People went to Broadway. It was a big hit in New York City. And people went there, and I have a lot of Broadway fanatical friends that will once a year see every show they can. And they kept coming back saying, my favorite was, and I'm waiting for them to say a famous, famous one. And they'd say, it was the Marvelous Wonderettes. We had not heard of it. So we decided to look it up, and my husband and I produce the show. And we also do the Dean Martin Tribute, which we'll be doing also. That will be joining in September. So we're real happy to be part of the family there. And the Marvelous Wonderettes, a lot of people think of it as kind of a female version of Forever Plaid. So if you guys are familiar with that, or if your listening audience is, that gives them a good idea. In the first half, everybody is there in the 50s. After the intermission, everybody is at the prom, but it's now a 10-year reunion. So now you're in 1968, and tons of fun songs. You see what happened to the four girls, and the four girls are so much fun to sing and play with, and you'll just fall in love with the whole plot and everything else.
Nice. That sounds like a great show. What nights does this go on?
It's starting next Tuesday. That's the 21st. And it will be playing most Tuesdays, Thursdays. We have a Sunday thrown in. So we have a nice variety of dates, and we will be playing through the rest of the calendar year.
Oh, wonderful.
Sounds
All right.
like a lot of
check
fun.
out www.thegrandtheater.us for more information. Also, be sure to remember Russ Taff will be there September 2nd, and only 5 more shows left of Aloha Y'all that ends at the end of the month. You can check that on Wednesdays and Fridays. The Grand Theater down there in Surfside Beach. Check it out and stay with us. We'll be right back.
Since 1993, Butler's Fine Men Clothing in Florence has specialized in customer service. Everything from suits to sport coats, hundreds of ties and bow ties, the hottest new craze, Southern tied shirts, casual and dress shirts. The Collegiate Room has all of the top college attire, and there's also summer wear. They do complete alterations. Butler's Fine Men's Clothing, helping men look better for more than 2 decades.
If you're looking for a day filled with excitement and adventure, WonderWorks here at Broadway at the Beach is just the place for you. This upside-down house is not only amazing from the outside, it will continue to awe you as you explore its 100 interactive exhibits. You can explore outer space in the Space Zone, test your endurance on a bed of nails, and even step into a hurricane shack to experience winds up to 84 miles per hour. While you are at WonderWorks, you can also challenge yourself to the indoor ropes course and take your friends in a game of laser tag. All this fun can be had under one roof at WonderWorks Museum, only at Broadway at the Beach.
The Myrtle Beach area is the busiest vacation destination in America without interstate access. The construction of I-73 to Myrtle Beach will grow tourism, relieve congestion, and save lives during a hurricane evacuation. I-73 will create 29,000 jobs in our region and grow our economy by nearly $2 billion annually, generating enough tax revenues to pay for construction. But anti-progress forces want to stop I-73 and send your tax money elsewhere. Jobs, tourists, safety. Log on to i73.com and voice your opinion today.
When you see a piece of your heart just disappear like that, it was a very rough evening to get through. I personally felt that we had lost the summer. Working with A&I, we were totally into a go-forward mode.
We beat this deadline because of the commitment of all parties involved.
Really, it's 83 days from the time of the fire to the time of serving our first hamburger.
Their involvement was absolutely amazing, and we were very pleased with the end product.
They really became part of the Merle's Inlet community. In fact, we kind of miss these guys.
You're watching Carolina and Company live right here during Elvis Week.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live during Elvis Week. Now we are talking about Georgetown County, the Chamber, and the new president. We get to meet him today.
That's right, Brian Tucker. How you doing, Brian?
Doing well. How are you guys?
All right, thank you. Welcome to the show now.
Well,
There's always something going on in Georgetown. Y'all, I mean, you really have it going on.
We try, and I, obviously, as the new guy, I'm just trying to figure out what we have going on. So I did bring my cheat sheet and make sure I don't mess up the dates, or I'll be in trouble when I get back to the office.
I think they'll forgive you.
I'm not sure if they will or not. I'm not going to take that chance.
Well, as a new person, you know how wonderful it is down there, and there is so much going on.
It's been an amazing month. We've been here for about a month now. And it's amazing. The community, the county itself has something for everybody. You've got the Neck and Pawleys and Litchfield, Merle's Inlet. You've got just a beautiful Georgetown, the front street, and just the community there. It's been a real blessing, and we're very happy to be here. So yeah, there's a ton going on.
Well, y'all got a lot coming up. What's coming up?
We do. Well, we have a handful of things. I'm going to run through the first three pretty quick. Coffee and Contacts, which is one of our networking events. That's tomorrow morning from 8 to 9 at Barefoot Barista there on Ocean Highway in Pauley's. We also have a couple of business after hours, one on the 23rd at Latchcott Realty, Ocean Highway, and then September the 6th, we have the other business after hours. The Francis P. Bonnell Foundation is opening up a really beautiful space that they will open up and allow other nonprofits to use. It's a great meeting facility, good small conference facility, and looking to show that off. The thing that we're the most interested in and excited about right now, we've got our Bowl and Stump event coming up on the 17th of September on Front Street at the Comiskey House grounds, inviting all the local candidates to come in and talk about their platform for a little bit. We are in the political season, and give those folks an opportunity to talk about what's important to them and try to garner a couple of votes. So that'll be 5:30 to 7 on the 17th of September.
Okay. Now, you didn't look at your cheat sheet once.
He sure did not, did he? I know it. Let me tell you, here's what gets me. I was down in Georgetown not long ago. We went down on a boat and then had lunch down there and everything. But I noticed there's not a lot of empty buildings down there right now.
There's more than I'd like to see, but there's not a lot.
Yeah.
There's not a lot. Front Street is a remarkable success story. They do a remarkable business, a great business. We actually operate a visitor center out of the first floor of the chamber office, which is at 531 Front Street. So we're on one end of Front Street. You've got the Stewart Parker House and Kaminsky House on the other end of Front Street. And there's always steady traffic, lots of good restaurants, lots of good retail shops, and it makes it really difficult for me because I have to patronize all of our local businesses.
Of course.
So I've already been to 2 of our local restaurants today, and it's not even lunchtime yet.
Yeah. Well, it's such a great place down there. My parents were coming up one day from south of there, and they stopped and they called. They said, "We just found the cutest place ever. We're right here on the water."
It's really it's an interesting situation because we like to show it off, but we don't want to show it off to everybody. We like for it to be a little hidden and continue to be charming and quaint and even a secret to a certain degree.
Thank you, Brian, for being with us, buddy. We appreciate
the invitation. Thank you.
We're looking forward to seeing you again soon.
I will be back.
All right.
Thanks.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Why the why? Here's why. There's childcare, swimming lessons, kids programs, and sport camps. Make this summer a good one at the YMCA. Call 449-YMCA or visit us on the web.
When you think tires and service, think Mason Tire. We handle all your service needs, from brakes, alignments, to tune-ups, to mufflers.
Don't forget $17.95 oil changes for everybody on Wednesday.
Must go to Mason's.
The average homeowner gets hit with over 20 electrical spikes a day. When a power surge hits your home, it can ruin thousands of dollars in electronics and appliances. Don't take the risk of losing priceless data on your home computer. Mr. Sparky offers whole house surge protection that's more affordable than your homeowner's deductible. Remember, surge strips are not enough. Ask us how you can receive additional discounts on any of our electrical services. Mr. Sparky, America's on-time electrician.
He founded ACS Technologies, and today, Billy Campbell is a celebrated local author. In his latest book, Creating Jobs Through Entrepreneurship, he inspired and educated about building a business from local entrepreneurs who have succeeded in building a business. And in his first book, Heroes of World War II from Florence County, read the personal accounts from brave men and women who fought during the war who live around Florence County. For more information or to purchase either book, visit BillyCampbellBooks.com.
Shopping for a good used car, truck, or SUV? Go to AutoWorldofConway.com. Browse over 200 vehicles by make, model, or type. Pick out a car, pre-qualify online. It's never been easier. Whenever and wherever you want to. AutoWorldofConway.com. Good cars for good people.
And there it is, our picture of the day today.
Let me tell you about this. Career Academy Broadcasting down in Atlanta, Georgia. This is where I went to a broadcasting school. It was 45 years ago this week that I started school down there. And Paige Sawyer, who went to school down there with me also from Georgetown, he sent this to me. I'd forgotten about it. We had Hunter Herring out of Columbia, worked in radio for a long time, and Paige and I. And it was just a great time period when I learned a lot about radio and television.
Nice. Did you ever think you'd make it this big? Everybody knows who you are.
I never would think that.
Did you ever think you'd be lucky enough to co-host a show with Amanda Kinseth?
No, I did not. And I really dreamed about this a lot.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at noon. Have a great day.